Hey everyone, welcome back. We're all the way up to lesson 49. And once again for this lesson, we have two phrases, and the lesson is basically about the difference between the two phrases. So the phrases are благодаря and из-за. Spoiler, I'll just go ahead and say what the difference is right now. And it's kind of an interesting one this time because it's not so much a linguistic difference as it is more of a, I don't know, a qualitative or subjective difference. Basically, both of these phrases translated into English would mean something like because of or due to. But благодаря is what you use when something good happens, and из-за is what happens when something bad happens. That's basically the difference. Let's go ahead and get started, and we'll see a bit more about what that means. Even though I think it's probably already clear. But yeah, let's go ahead and listen to the first dialogue here. It is between Polina, which is probably this woman here on the telephone, and Timur, which is probably this guy on the telephone with the thermometer in his mouth. Let's see what Polina and Timur have to say to each other.
Привет. Как ты себя чувствуешь?
Нормально, только из-за гриппа слабость большая.
Ты уже ходил на работу?
Нет, из-за болезни я не ходил на работу неделю, вот теперь надо будет много работать.
Что, все так плохо?
Да нет, зато благодаря тому, что всю неделю был дома, я так много сделал.
Ага. Но из-за тебя мы не поехали за город в субботу.
Но ты же все понимаешь, я болел, да и заболел-то из-за тебя. Это ты весь день чихала.
Ладно, давай, выздоравливай.
Пока.
Okay. Pretty short dialogue. Okay, so let's go through it again. Polina says,
Привет. Как ты себя чувствуешь?
hi, how do you feel? How you yourself feel? Because in Russian, you feel yourself. If you feel something, you say, I feel myself something.
Нормально, только из-за гриппа слабость большая.
Okay, so he said из-за. So he is нормально, he is normal, only из-за гриппа. Grip is the flu, as it is in German, Grippe. So из-за, remember I said these phrases that we're learning here mean basically due to. So he says из-за гриппа, because of the flu, слабость большая. Слабость means weakness, and большая means big. So because of the flu, the weakness is big, or the weakness is great.
Ты уже ходил на работу?
You already went to work?
Нет, из-за болезни я не ходил на работу неделю, вот...
Okay, so once again he said из-за. So no, because of the sickness, I did not go to work неделю for a week. So because of the illness, I haven't been to work for a week.
Вот теперь надо будет много работать.
So after that, it will be necessary to work more.
Что, все так плохо?
What? Is it really that bad?
Да нет, зато благодаря тому, что всю неделю был дома, я так много сделал.
Okay, so he used the word благодаря. So да нет is like literally yes, no, but like yeah, no. But благодаря тому. So because of the fact, basically, because of that the whole week I was at home, I did a lot. He says, я так много сделал. I'm not sure if I'm understanding this correctly. It seems like he's saying because he was at home the whole week, he did a lot. He got a lot done. Maybe he means he didn't get a lot done. I don't know.
Ага. Но из-за тебя мы не поехали за город в субботу.
Usually, as far as I've heard, Russians usually pronounce this aga because it has a G in it. But I notice she says aha instead of aga. Okay, so again she said izya, so aha. Well, из-за тебя, because of you, мы не поехали, we did not go за город в субботу. So we didn't go, I guess we didn't go out of the city, like we didn't leave the city. Zagorod is like, yeah, outside of the city, beyond the city. So we didn't go outside of the city on Saturday, в субботу.
Но ты же все понимаешь, я болел. Да
Okay, but you understand, I was sick. I think he's emphasizing this. Like he doesn't seem to think that he seems to think that she doesn't understand.
да и заболел-то из-за тебя. Это ты весь день чихала.
Okay, so, um, and yes, and заболел, so got sick, or I got sick, из-за тебя, because of you. Это ты весь день чихала, because you the whole day sneezed. You sneezed for the whole day.
Ладно, ладно, давай, выздоравливай.
Пока.
So ladno is kind of like, ladno is what you say when you give up and just say, yeah, yeah, okay, okay. So ladno, ladno, okay, okay. Давай, okay, that is it. Выздоравливай. Okay, took a few tries, sorry. Which basically just means get healthy, get better. And he says bye. So, interesting. So most of these blanks were filled with is because something bad happened. So all of them were just saying, due to this, due to the sickness, I had to stay at home. Due to the sickness, or because of the sickness, I couldn't go to work. And because that's something negative, it's is. The only благодаря is this one here. And again, the way I understand the sentence is he says, because I was sick the whole week, I got a lot done. So maybe he did a lot of housework, like he got a lot of stuff done inside the house. And so because that's something good, it's like, yeah, but because I was sick, I got a lot done. So like I said, благодаря is basically when both these phrases mean due to. Благодаря is when something good happens, из-за is when something bad happens. Okay, so let's see now. We have a small test here to make sure that we understood something. So the first one is болезни он не ходил на работу неделю. So, oh, I see. And we need to choose whether it's из-за or благодаря. Well, that's a matter of opinion, isn't it? I mean, if you get a week off because you're sick, you could consider that a good thing and say благодаря, but he said из-за, reporting a negative thing. Because of the illness, he wasn't able to go to work for the week. So I'll say из-за. And also because of the illness, he not badly rested at home. Is that right? Hold on, let me see if I can get that translated. I just want to make sure that I'm understanding that correctly because hold on, let's see. Sorry, trying to pull up a translation of that. Yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, my understanding was correct. He, неплохо means not bad. So, because of the sickness, he was able to rest at home, not badly. So, I guess we can say благодаря. So, thanks to the illness, he was able to rest well at home. Okay, он заболел something но другий, подруги. So, yeah, so he became sick because of the подруга. And again, remember, подруга means a female friend, not your girlfriend in the sense of a romantic partner, but just a female friend. So he became sick. I guess that's not a good thing. So we say из-за Sorry, excuse me. I don't think I'm getting sick. That was just a coincidence. So he became sick because of the friend, and because that's a bad thing, probably we say из-за and not благодаря. And finally, something его друзья не приехали за город. Okay, so once again, she was complaining that they couldn't leave the city because of him. So that's из-за. It's a bad thing. And there we go. So yeah, so everything was из-за except for the fact that. So благодаря means something like thanks to. Just as an aside, I think in the Bulgarian language, I don't speak Bulgarian, but I believe in Bulgarian, this same word, благодаря, just means thank you. If you're thanking somebody, you just say благодаря. That's how you say it in Bulgarian. And as you can see, this word exists in Russian, but in Russian it means not thank you, but rather thanks to. Thanks to this event or circumstance or person, some good outcome happened. So благодаря would probably be translated to English as thanks to, and из-за would be like due to when you're reporting negative news, bad news because something bad happened. Okay, and here we have another dialogue with Marina and Irina talking to each other. One of them appears to be crying because a lot of tears are coming out of her eyes, and this one's holding a cat and a little basket of, or a net bag of, I don't know, oranges or some other produce. Let's see what Marina and Irina have to say to each other.
Почему ты плачешь весь день?
Я не плачу. Это из-за аллергии.
А на что у тебя аллергия?
На весну, на цветы, на апельсины. Из-за нее каждый апрель и май для меня это кошмар.
Наверное, это трудно.
Да, трудно. Но благодаря аллергии я познакомилась с моим мужем.
Как?
Год назад из-за аллергии я не работала, лежала в больнице. И познакомилась в больнице с молодым человеком. Он был моим врачом. Так, благодаря этому мы познакомились и через 5 месяцев поженились.
Конечно, и поженились вы осенью.
Да, и на свадьбе не было цветов и апельсинов.
Okay, so a little sad and a little humorous and a little sweet all at the same time. Okay, let's go through it again. So Marina says,
Почему ты плачешь весь день?
why do you cry the entire day?
Я не плачу. Это из-за аллергии.
So she used the phrase из-за. I'm not crying, it's due to allergies, or because of allergies.
А на что у тебя аллергия?
And to what are you allergic? What do you have an allergy to?
На весну, на цветы, на апельсины.
To the spring, to flowers, to oranges. I wonder if these are oranges in her bag there. That's probably not helping the situation. Are people really allergic to oranges? I've never heard of people being allergic to oranges, but okay.
Из-за нее каждый апрель и май для меня это кошмар.
So, again, she said из-за. So, из-за нее, because of her, because аллергия is feminine, so because of her, meaning the allergy, every April and May is for me a nightmare. Koshmar is Russian for nightmare, taken from the French word, which is pronounced about the same.
Наверное, это трудно.
Doubtlessly, or no doubt, it's difficult.
Да, трудно.
Yes, difficult.
Но благодаря аллергии я познакомилась с моим мужем.
Aha. Now there's an opportunity to use благодаря. But thanks to the allergy, I met with my husband.
Как?
How?
Год назад из-за аллергии я не работала, лежала в больнице.
So, год назад, a year ago, из-за аллергии, because of the allergy, я не работала, I did not work, лежала в больнице, I lay in the hospital.
И познакомилась в больнице с молодым человеком.
And met in the hospital with a young person, человеком, with a young human being.
Он был моим врачом.
He was my doctor.
Так, благодаря этому мы познакомились и через 5 месяцев поженились.
So, thanks to that, we met, And через 5 месяцев, in just 5 months, after 5 months, got married.
Конечно, и поженились вы осенью.
And of course, he got married in the autumn or in the fall because I guess she would have been allergic in the spring and didn't want to get married when she had allergies.
Да. И на свадьбе не было цветов и апельсинов.
Yes, and at the wedding there were no flowers and no oranges. So this woman's carrying a cat and a bag of oranges. I'm going to assume that the joke here is that is aggravating Irina's allergies to probably no small degree. So yeah, see what I mean? It's kind of a sad story, but also kind of a little comic and a little sweet and romantic. So anyway, okay, let's move on. So zadanie 4 test. We have a test. We need to answer 5 questions. So once again, do we say из-за or do we say благодаря? So because of the allergy, я не могу иметь дома кошку. I cannot go to the house of cats, or no, I can't. Oh no, I can't have at home. I can't have at home a cat. I can't have a cat at home. So that's, well, depending on whether you like cats, that could be good or bad. But I'm assuming that this person probably wants to have a cat, and so they're saying, unfortunately, due to allergies, I can't have a cat at home. So that would be из-за аллергии. So, аллергия познакомиться. Okay, this is her talking about how she met her husband. So that's благодаря. Thanks to the allergy, I met with a nice young man or a nice young person who ended up being her husband. Something болезни, он потерял работу. So, okay, this is, I don't know if this is part of the same story. It's basically saying because of the sickness, he lost his job. I don't remember reading this or hearing this in either of the dialogues that we had. I think this is going off in a bit of a different track, but that's probably a bad thing. If you lose your job, it's probably not a good outcome. So let's say that's из-за. Okay, something because of sickness. Он многое понял. Because of the sickness, he understood a lot. I guess, yeah, I guess sickness can be a learning experience. Maybe you can say I learned a lot because of the sickness, theoretically. So that would be благодаря, because hopefully learning a lot is, or understanding a lot is good. Okay, and finally, something музыки я ничего не слышу. So because of the music, I never слышу? I never listen? Hold on, is that right? Oh, I guess it means I don't hear anything. I can't hear anything because of the music. So, okay, that's probably bad. There's somebody complaining about the music and saying because the music is so loud I can't hear a thing. So that would be из-за, reporting something negative. Okay, there we go. And now they explain the difference between благодаря and из-за. So here we have благодаря. So these are people having good outcomes. Thanks to the work, I have a lot of money. This guy's very happy. He's rolling in the dough. The markets are free. So much money for me. Tell me, why should I care for peace and love? That's a cool song about Soviet history, if anybody wants to look it up, set to the music of Korobeiniki, which most people know as the Tetris music. Благодаря прекрасной погоде мы отлично отдохнули на выходных. So, thanks to the beautiful weather, we vacationed very well on the, or we relaxed very well on the weekend. Благодаря твоей любви я могу сделать невозможное. So, because of, or thanks to your love, I want to get married. Is that, I might be, oh, no. Невозможное means the impossible. Because of your love, oh, I get it. He's saying, because of your love, I can do the impossible. Я могу means I can, and сделать means do. So because of your love, I can do the impossible. And he's Superman saying, because she loves him, he can do the impossible. Okay, nice theory. And then here we have all the bad stuff happening. Из-за работы у меня постоянный стресс. Because of work, I have so much stress. Из-за тебя у меня ничего нет. Because of you, I have nothing. Okay, don't know what happened there. Did he spend all her money or vice versa? I don't know. Из-за погоды я остался дома. Because of the weather, I stayed at home. So these are all bad things that happened. And you can get a more full list here, but it's still kind of, yeah. When the situation is favorable for solving a problem, or if there's someone who helps us solve a problem, we use благодаря, and then чему or кому. So this for чему for a thing and кому for a person. So yeah, something good happened, and if there's something or someone, a condition, a situation, a person standing in the way of our plans, we use the construction из-за and then чего or кого. So благодаря is dative and из-за is genitive. So there you go. That's pretty straightforward. All right, so now we have just a couple of exercises where we need to fill in some blanks, and then we're done. That was the lesson, so pretty straightforward lesson, right? And again, looking at the text boxes, it's very obvious. The longer ones are obviously благодаря, and the shorter ones are из-за, because they're the size of the text that you're meant to type in. So it's kind of a dead giveaway. It's a little too easy, and I think that's the case here as well. Yeah, it's really obvious just from the size of the text boxes. But let's not cheat. Let's not be too cheap and just cheat using that. Let's try to actually understand these, because you know. The point here is to learn Russian. It's learn Russian with Learn Russian, not cheese the exams with Learn Russian. So let's see. Something новой линии метро от пригорода до центра можно доехать за 25 минут. So because of the new line of the metro, the new subway line or underground line, metro line, from Prigoroda, from the, suburbs basically, to the center of the city, you can go in 25 minutes. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? I would say that's a благодаря. That's a good thing that you can travel that long trip in a short space of time. Unless you don't like mass transit. If you don't like going fast, then that could be a bad thing. But let's go ahead and say that that's благодаря. Okay, next one. Something помощи друзей через день я не шел нужное лекарство. So, помощи is help, друзей is friends. So, because of the help of friends, after a day, I found the necessary medicine, лекарство being medicine. So that is, again, a благодаря. I'll just go ahead and copy and paste it here. Thanks to my friends, I found the right medicine. Okay, next one. Something маленькой дочери они не поехали на день рождения к друзьям. So because of their small daughter, they did not drive to the birthday party of the friends. So, okay, so friends had a birthday party, but I guess because of their small daughter, they couldn't go. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. That would be an из-за. The little daughter prevented them from going to their friend's birthday party. So, из-за. Okay, something связям папы у него сейчас отличная работа. So, because of Papa's connections, like because of the people that he had in his network, he now has a great job. Okay, so he got a great job because of his connections, because of his nepotism, which is alive and well in Russia. So let's go ahead and say that that's благодаря. Okay, something его лени он никогда не будет начальником. So, because of his лени, because of his laziness, он никогда не будет начальником. So he will never be, like a manager, he'll never be in charge because he's lazy. So that could be a good thing, but I'm going to assume that they say, unfortunately, due to his laziness, he'll never be a manager. Okay, moving on. Встреча отменилась something конфликта сторон. So, встреча, the meeting, отменилась, cancelled, because of конфликта сторон. So because of, I guess, scheduling conflict. So that could be a good thing if you don't like meetings, but I guess here it's meant as a bad thing. So it's unfortunately, the meeting was canceled because of scheduling conflicts. Okay, something интернету я могу работать дома. Aha! Timely, I'm making this video in the time of coronavirus when everybody's working at home. This is, it's just a coincidence because these lessons were made years and years ago, but just kind of timely that it happens to come up now. So because of the internet, I can work at home. So that is благодаря интернету я могу работать дома. Next one. Oh, hey, and look, this one is about a virus. Gosh, that's... but it's not a biological virus, it's a computer virus. Something вирусов мой компьютер медленно работает. So because of virus, my computer works slowly. Okay, so not a biological virus that infects humans, but a information virus or a technological virus that infects computers. Because of a virus, my computer slowly works or functions slowly. All right, something родителям я получил хорошее образование. So, because of parents, I got a good education, basically, it says. So that's hopefully a good thing. I mean, theoretically, you could consider getting a good education to be a bad thing. Wasn't it Albert Einstein who said, don't let your education get in the way of your learning or something like that? But let's go ahead, or don't let your schooling get in the way of your education. But let's go ahead and say that's a good thing. It's благодаря. And finally, something родители я не смог никуда поступить. Они хотели, чтобы я продолжал семейный бизнес. So, because of my parents, I could not nowhere go. I couldn't go anywhere. They wanted that I carry on with the family business, семейный бизнес, family business. So this person is kind of, I guess, complaining about their parents and saying, darn it, because my parents wouldn't let me go anywhere. They want me to look after their family business. So that would be, in this case, So there we go. Pretty clear. Again, it's easy with the length of the text boxes, but still contextually, I think it's fairly clear why it is those things, I hope. I hope it's fairly clear. Okay, and now we have our final exercise. Let's go ahead and see what's up. So, Мартин приехал к нам очень пьяный, и поэтому вечеринка не удалась. So, Martin came to us very drunk, and therefore the evening, or the evening party was not successful. Okay, so that would be из-за Мартина вечеринка не удалась. So because of Martin, the party was not successful. Can one person really ruin a whole party? I guess they can, yeah. Дождь был такой сильный, что мы сидели дома. So the rain was so strong that we returned home. Or not returned home, but stayed at home. We sat at home. Sorry, we sat at home. So that's probably a bad thing. I mean, maybe you didn't want to go out, then it could be a nice excuse to not go out, but let's assume that it's a bad thing. So, из-за дождя мы сидели дома. Because of the rain, we sat at home. У него был грипп, и поэтому он не смог играть в футбол. So he had a grip, again, that's the flu, he had the flu, and therefore he could not play in football, or could not play football. And again, by football, they probably mean soccer here, what Americans would call soccer and not, American football. So again, that's probably a bad thing. I'm assuming he wanted to play football, so из-за гриппа он не смог играть в футбол. Because of flu, he could not play football. Она всегда ела фрукты, и поэтому редко болела. So she always ate fruits and therefore rarely got sick. Conventional Russian wisdom. Eat a lot of fruit and you won't get sick. Well, not to say that fruit isn't healthy, but I don't think that fruit is necessarily alone going to prevent you from getting sick if you're prone to getting sick. But anyway, this is obviously a good thing. Hopefully for most people, not getting sick is a positive outcome. So, благодаря фруктам они редко болели. Thanks to fruit, she was rarely sick or rarely got sick. Yeah, no, it's rarely was sick. Okay. В Москве всегда большие пробки, и поэтому люди часто опаздывают на работу. So in Moscow, there are always big пробки, traffic jams on the streets, and и поэтому люди часто, and therefore people are often late to work. Well, that's probably a bad thing. I think coming late to work is for most people not a positive outcome. So let's say из-за пробок люди часто опаздывают на работу. Because of traffic jam, people often late to work. В Москве всегда большие пробки. Okay, once again, in Moscow there are always big traffic jams. И поэтому я часто хожу пешком, а это полезно для здоровья. Okay, so here's how they turned it into a good thing. They turned the traffic jams into a positive thing. In Moscow there are always big traffic jams, and therefore I often walk on foot, and that's good for the health. So here it's благодаря пробкам, because of the traffic jams, я часто хожу пешком. I often walk on foot, and that's good for my health, and that keeps me healthier. Nice. Turn a negative into a positive. Turn a weakness into a strength. Okay, моя соседка очень внимательная бабушка, и поэтому в нашем дворе безопасно. My соседка, my neighbor, is a very attentive or very like observant or attentive grandmother, and therefore in our town or in our dvorye, like in our yard, it's safe. There's no danger. So, благодаря моей соседке в нашем дворе безопасно. Thanks to my neighbor, there is no danger in our yard. Сейчас кризис, поэтому я безработный. Now there is a crisis because I am without work. I'm unemployed. Other way around. Now there's a crisis, and for that reason, I'm unemployed. It's not a crisis because I'm unemployed because of the crisis. So now there's a crisis, and therefore I'm unemployed. So being unemployed for most people is probably a bad thing. So из-за кризиса я безработный. Because of the crisis, I am out of work. I'm unemployed. И эта девушка очень красивая, и поэтому она нашла богатого мужа. So this girl is very beautiful, and therefore she found a rich husband. Well, I guess that's good for her. Благодаря красоте она нашла богатого мужа. Thanks to her beauty, she found a rich husband. And finally, у него очень длинный язык, и поэтому у него всегда много проблем. So, he has a very don't mix up язык here. So, язык usually means language. I think that's the more common meaning. But do not forget, язык also means tongue. Like in Old English, languages were called tongues, and that's what it means in Russian as well. It actually means tongue and language. So I think here it says he has a very long tongue. Could mean he has a very long language, but I don't think that's what they mean here. I think it's saying he has a very long tongue. I could think of some situations where that might be to someone's benefit. But here it's saying, and therefore he always has a lot of problems. I actually really, to be honest, can't imagine a great many problems that could come from having a really long tongue. Maybe you might bite it in your sleep. That could be a problem theoretically, or if while eating, if you don't keep it firmly inside your mouth, you might bite on it while chewing. I don't know, but or maybe it just looks weird. I have no idea. But here they're taking it into a negative. They're saying, unfortunately, because of his long tongue, he always has a lot of problems. Well, that's very unfortunate for the poor gentleman with the long tongue, even though I wouldn't mind having his problems. But in any case, we've completed lesson 49 with that wonderful bit of Russian. So, pretty short lesson. And again, I think it's really straightforward. I think I really feel like these lessons are getting more straightforward as time goes by. This is probably one of the most straightforward lessons we've had thus far. So yeah, that's it. That was lesson 49. Next time we'll see you for lesson 50. I hope I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, everyone, and take care. Пока.